Irani now taking on Rahul ahead of the parliamentary session. Listen in.
Needs to recognize that the Parliament of India reflects the spirit, the expectations, the aspirations of the people of India. The citizens of India hope that Parliament be used as a productive platform to bring forth issues of national importance which will have a socio-political and economic impact on the discourse of the nation. Yet again, Rahul Gandhi, in yet again session of Parliament, shows nothing but disrespect to parliamentary procedures of engaging in productive, constitutionally enabled discussions. Thank you.
So Smriti Irani taking on Rahul Gandhi ahead of the parliamentary session today, saying Rahul Gandhi has a checkered parliamentary history, and as an Amethi MP, he never really posed any questions in Parliament. He abandoned Amethi and went to Wayanad. Taking on Rahul Gandhi, the BJP hitting out at the opposition, saying they are not taking the parliamentary procedure seriously. Instead, they are wasting the time. Smriti Irani taking a direct jibe at Rahul Gandhi, saying that he had abandoned Amethi and went to Wayanad, and even when he was the MP of Amethi, he did not really ask any questions in the parliament. Today, remember, the Congress party is also planning to protest in the House against the GST, the new GST prices that have come into effect. And now the Congress party continues to protest over it. Sharin Elizabeth continues to be live with us. Sharin, Smriti Irani taking on Rahul Gandhi and saying that he has quite a checkered parliamentary history, raising objections for the sake of it, as the Congress party is all set to protest against the GST.
Well, that is right. In fact, a very scathing attack that we are seeing from the Union Minister Smriti Irani also questions the attendance of Rahul Gandhi inside Parliament, says that how many times has he really moved any sort of question in the zero hour or private members' bill as far as the Parliament is concerned. Apart from that, also questions that how he has less than 40% of attendance, and his party is in fact forcing, adjournment of both the houses day after day. So since the Parliament of this session has started, we are seeing that past 2 days, both the houses are getting adjourned because of how the opposition party have been raising slogans, also creating ruckus inside the house for the GST, the 5% GST that this is going to be levied on the food commodities. Now, we are at about 10 a.m. outside the Gandhi statue. There is going to be a protest by the opposition parties. It is going to be led by Congress. The Congress has in fact called for all the like-minded parties to in fact come together and protest, and they continue to say until and unless there is in fact a discussion on the GST, they are not going to sit inside the house. They are not going to. They will ensure that the house doesn't function properly. So we have to of course see on the third day of the Parliament session whether the session today goes on or not, because the past 2 days the sessions are getting adjourned because of the ruckus created by the opposition parties over the GST, 5% GST.
Right. Sharon, so the BJP is raising questions. Before the monsoon session began as well, Prime Minister Modi had appealed to the opposition that let's have discussions. Even if there are differences, we can discuss it in the parliament, but it should be a fruitful session. But in the last few days after the monsoon session started, that has not been the case. Protests are going on, yes, but that has also led to several adjournments with no discussions really taking place. Sharin?
Well, yes, Pratibha, in fact, that is exactly what the Parliament Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi has also questioned the opposition, saying that why is it that you're not allowing any sort of house to function? But the opposition parties have been saying that they want a proper discussion.
Sharin, request you to stay on